Second quarter set to go. Episcopal will start with possession. Episcopal in their home whites. Haverford Road Maroons. Booker Corrigan, Gabby Rowe bringing it to you. Thanks for joining us on CUDA.com, the game of the week. Over 2.3 million views in 2013, breaking our previous record of 2 million.
Yeah, Book, they got Timmy Brooks with a late hit after the quarter ended. I don't think the hit was that bad, but I think it was a makeup for the prior hit that he didn't get called on. I tell kids all the time, if you get away with one, you got to keep a really low profile for the next couple minutes because the refs are looking for anything to call, and I think that's what happened to Timmy Brooks on that play.
Keating down the wing to Ament. I tell you, that Grant Ament, just a sophomore, plays with a lot of poise. Second quarter brought to you by YSC Lacrosse, high-level small group lacrosse PDP training with a sports science forward approach and lacrosse camps with a sports science forward approach. They have a tremendous camp opportunity. Extended day, June 20th and 21st, directed by Tommy Marichek.
Hollywood coming to Philadelphia with a little two-day camp at YSC. Unbelievable facility, 90,000 square feet, state-of-the-art facility. The lacrosse program there is something we've started recently, and it's only getting better, especially with that Marichek camp happening in June. We're very excited about that.
Again, Tommy Marichek running that two-day camp, June 20th and 21st. Make sure you go to yscsports.com to learn more. Tremendous facility. Shot, goal, driving hard to the cage. Peter Blinn, the junior midfielder.
The Haverford School goal scored by number 11, Peter Blinn. That is an unassisted goal scored with 10:13 remaining in the second quarter for the Haverford School.
Peter Blinn. Just looking like Hercules, Hercules. Look at my baby's muscles, Hercules. And right now it is all Haverford. The forwards playing like prestige worldwide. Wide.
He was down that pipe alley like Kelly Slater and just buried it in the lower corner.
Nice trail check. Colin Bosick winning the faceoff. Again, another sophomore. I wouldn't be surprised if Haverford put a 6th or 7th grader in at one point. This team has so much youth.
Wouldn't be surprised one of those lacrosse coaches over there might try and sign him.
Freshman midfielder Brendan O'Neill. And now it's over to freshman midi Dox Aiken, who I've seen play a number of times. Dox Aiken is a tremendous talent. Of course, the broadcaster's jinx still in full effect. Completely jinxed my man Dox on that one, as he gets detwagged and then called for illegal procedure as the ball stayed in his stick and rolled over. They've now determined that means you're playing without a stick because your stick affected the ball. One, two, three, four. We're counting the offsides. We're counting this. We're counting. Now we're trying to sort it out. We got players everywhere. We got chaos. Dogs and cats living together. Total mayhem. And Haverford wins possession on the offsides.
Getting a little chippy here. Everyone's got to kind of keep their composure. This is when bad penalties happen, when emotions start getting fired up. Coaches are yelling at refs, players. All right, it's a veteran move to calm it down here.
And here's Timmy Brooks, left-handed. Shot just high. One of the few seniors on this Haverford squad, my man. Timmy! Hupfeld lobs it up top to Blinn. And now it's over to Sapinski.
I think we're back in a man D here, Book.
Yep. Low save, great save, Reeder. Reeder slams the door on that one. Lobs it over to Dante Adana. Long pass feathered by Episcopal, and now we might get that timeout. 8:10 remaining second quarter, brought to you by YSC Sports. Agility, balance, and coordination. YSC Sports, that
Episcopal
facility
Academy takes
can
a timeout.
make you a better athlete, better student, better person on and off the field. And of course, we got to thank Unequal Technologies. Their Kevlar reinforced helmet liner
Victory knows
can
every
help
victory starts
reduce
from within.
head
Within is
injuries
the determination
and
to
the
come up big
severity
when
of
it
head
matters most,
impact
but it
trauma.
also takes training.
8:02 remaining second quarter. Go to unequal.com and learn about their Kevlar reinforced helmet liner used by many pro athletes in the NFL, NHL, and Major League Baseball. Haverford pressing out all over the field.
Goalie was out of the goal there, too. Doubling the ball, pull the goalie out. Aggressive move by Coach Nostrand. Middle of the second quarter.
Especially with a freshman goaltender, Alex DeMarco, who has played admirably here today. Haverford leading 6-2. Bit of a desk pop there on the shot. Peter Gayhart, 6 foot 14-inch freshman.
With the afro, 6'16", I think.
From Fletchville. Ian Strain splits lefty. Backed up by Walter Buckley. 6-2, Episcopal. I hate to say the cliche, they really need one now, but they need to start building some momentum, piecing some successful plays together. And Buckley now has the matchup against Peter Blinn. Buckley gets it back. And now they have the matchup with Curtis Zappola. Zappola already has a goal today. Back to Buckley. Six and a half minutes remaining, second quarter. Low shot, goal, rings off iron and goes in. Huge goal for Episcopal Academy's number 38, Peter Gayhart, the 6 foot 14-inch freshman.
He used all extra 14 inches on that one, Buck, to stick it low and hit a couple of pipes, I think, before it hit the
Episcopal
net.
Academy goal scored by number 38, Peter Gayhart. Credit the assist to number 6, Walter Buckley. Gayhart from Buckley with 6:27 remaining in the second quarter for Episcopal Academy.
Second quarter brought to you by YSCSports.com. Is the place to investigate. Build your child's athleticism and coordination. Shot, goal! Curtis Zappola, the sophomore. Low to high. Great Zeus's beard.
It's a mosh pit on the Episcopal sideline.
Episcopal
They feel
Academy
it
goal
turning.
scored by number 28, Curtis Zappola. Credit the assist to number 3, Ian Strain. Zappola from Strain with 6:17 left in the second quarter for Episcopal Academy.
And just like that, it's a 2-goal game.
And the sidelines did it. The crowd is in it. The momentum's really on Episcopal's side now. They needed exactly that.
And Episcopal wins the ensuing faceoff. Matthew Ernst comes away with it, goes back. Roy Isdander and Reeder now trying to push it up the field, does so. And now we get a flag flying this man up, brought to you by Skeeter Snacks. Go to skeetersnacks.com to learn how you can obtain the totally nut-free, totally delicious. There are no nuts in the factory. There are no nuts in the snack machines inside the factory where Skeeter Snacks are made. If you have a child with a food allergy, someone on your child's team with a food allergy, or in their class or school, Skeeter Snacks is the perfect option. Go to skeetersnacks.com or just buy them off Amazon or a Food Lion, anywhere. A 1-minute
Haverford school penalty
non-releasable
number 12,
foul
Connor Keating.
with a high hit.
That is a 1-minute non-releasable penalty for an illegal body check to the head. 1-minute non-releasable penalty for the Haverford school number 12, Connor Keating.
Keating with the 1-minute unreleasable foul shot to the head. Unequal Technologies, the supplemental head padding is our sponsor. Fortified with Kevlar. Unequal deals with blunt force trauma and impact shock like plastic and foam. Cannot go to unequal.com and learn more, but protect your child's head for all sports.
Coach Nostrand was just giving Connor Keating an earful.
And Ian Strain, I'm getting all long-winded, and Ian Strain says, hey, Bookman, shut your yapper and talk about the sting in the corners.
Strain, credit the assist to number 28, Curtis Zappola. Strain from Zappola with 5:32 remaining in the second quarter.
Coach Nostrand just let him hear it again after the goal. That always makes the penalty worse when they score on it.
And they're still man down. That is a full-time serve, 30 seconds, 37 seconds. A lot of people pronounce the 7 in the 37. We had a pre-whistle violation against Episcopal. It's going to give Haverford the ball.
That's a big break for Connor Keating.
Yes.
Among not only Connor Keating, but the Haverford team there to take that possession on the face-off.
And we had a timeout by Coach Nostrand. A flag flies on the far side. We got chaos.
Is the flag going to stand, or is it going to be waved off because of the timeout happened before it, Book?
We got a hot, sloppy mess over there in front of the college coaches. Great time for you to log on to unequal.com and make sure you get the supplemental head padding fortified with Kevlar. Deals with blunt force trauma and impact shock like plastic and foam. Cannot used by many pro athletes in the NFL, NHL, Major League Baseball, X Games, and colleges and youth leagues across the country. Get it for your child. Protect the investment you have in their head. All these helmets are built to look cool. They're not built to protect the head as well as they should. That's why Unequal Technologies came up with the Kevlar reinforced padding. Timeout on the field. Second quarter brought to you by YSC Sports. YSC Sports sponsoring the second quarter. High-level small group lacrosse PDP training with sports science forward approach and lacrosse camps with a sports science forward approach. Great nutrition, great sports psychology training, and Tom Marichek.
On the field with Coach Marichek. He's the best.
His number was retired by the Philadelphia Wings. It hangs in the rafters.
Number 42.
Haverford school penalty released.
Riley Hupfeld brings it in for the fourth shot low. Stinks somebody on the way in. Reeder gathers it. We got a man down.
That was some friendly fire there.
Yeah.
Buck.
Number 11, Peter Blinn down.
Full metal jacket.
Yeah. Gabby, let's talk about Tom Marichek, number 42 for the Wings, retired by the organization. And I think that he was credited as a Philadelphia Wing for taking average to an entirely new level. I mean, he really was a tremendously mediocre player in his own right. Great coach.
He definitely was mediocre at a few things, height being probably the one that he's the most mediocre at. But besides that, I would say he was pretty outstanding. It's a two-word, that one, because he deserves it.
Tommy, one of my longtime pals. Very
vertically
fortunate.
challenged, but he was not challenged when he got out there in the field.
And his older brother, Billy the backhander.
Yeah.
Great family, the Maricheks.
Great football pool to get into as well. It really is, all the way from Canada.
Tommy and Telma.
You're passionate.
Peter Blinn walks off the field under his own power. Now we got a little sloppy mess, and this is getting it 6-5 with 4.5 minutes left in the second quarter.
Both coaches now have been warned by the referee not to say anything else. They've been giving him a good jawing throughout the whole entire game. So.
Episcopal Academy penalty is released.
And now we get a timeout on the field as Nicholas
And
Van
the Churchman will
Veen
take a timeout.
from the Van Veen family, clearing it for the Episcopal Churchman. 4:18 remaining, second quarter. YSC Sports, proud sponsor of CUDA.com and the game of the week. coming out of the timeout. Episcopal looking to tie it back up. 6-5 your score. Haverford in the lead. Episcopal possession. They're in their home whites. Haverford Road Maroons. Booker Corrigan, Gabby Rowe bringing in the call.
Episcopal had the penalty completed, called a timeout to gather their composure. It's getting a little scrappy and sloppy across the field. Let's see what Coach Hayes lined up here during that timeout for a 6-on-6 opportunity.
Inside feed off the mark.
That's a tough pass. What's he going to do with it once he gets it? Even if he catches it, he's got no angle to shoot.
And they call that off Episcopal. A little sketchy, but referee Bill Stedman right in position there.
Steady's very strong on those questionable calls.
Strong as new rope. Peter Blinn back in the game after taking that shot. .320 remaining now, second quarter. Cuda.com covering the Interact Invitational, brought to you by the Pattison Sports Group. And you can tell by the bevy of college coaches over there that this is a talented group of schools that participate in this event.
I just walked by the full gaggle of coaches myself, talking with Coach Petramala. He probably wishes he would not be able to be here, but unfortunately for the Hopkins clan, he is. He had a lot of time to prepare for it, too. He's got a few of his kids in these programs in years past that have done well for him.
Doc's Aiken feed shot. Oh. Riley Hupfeld, quick release there. Aiken with a little throwback to the inside.
Riley kind of uses that Tom Marichek quick wrist kind of Canadian style for an American-born player. He's combining the Canadian and American styles. He does quite well with it.
Brendan O'Neill pushes it up to Aiken. .215 now remaining, second quarter.
And Strauss, this defender's a heck of an athlete. I don't think he's going to be beaten by anyone out there, at least not with his feet. Quarterback of the football team, going to Penn to play football next year. Great all-around athlete.
I just love those guys headed to Penn. You know, I played hockey at Penn back in my day. I'm an Ivy League guy. That's how I carry myself. People notice it as we get a timeout by Coach John Nostrand. Second quarter brought to you by YSC Sports. Go to yscsports.com to learn about their tremendous athletic balance and coordination development for your youngsters.
Fans, again, you are
agility drills,
for the SDF
all over.
Halftime shooting contest, where 3 lucky fans will have.
Unequal Technologies is our sponsor. You've seen them on the sidelines of Monday night or Sunday night football being talked about, protecting many NFL players. Unequal Technologies is great protection for lacrosse too.
Oh, there's a ground ball you got to have in a tight game.
And got it anyway. Second chance at it. And with 1:20 remaining here in the half, Episcopal looking, he turned on that. That should not be a push. Good no call by referee Pete Fry here on the near side.
So, Book, there's a lot of conference changes with all the ACC changing and new teams coming, and apparently the Ivy League's has been narrowed since your day to just much fewer schools now.
Really?
Yeah, with your hockey career there. Since that time, there must have been a lot of changes to the members of the Ivy League institutions.
So it was a club team, and I was invited to play there when they were short on a couple guys. One of my old buddies.
That explains it.
Yeah.
That explains it. I thought it was just an open ice thing.
Oh, yeah, that was great. Back in the day. Oh, here we go. Episcopal, a little live action. Great save. A nifty little pickup by the long stick as well.
Pickup action.
Connor Black.
Hitting the goop scoop.
Using the not too often seen. We still have 15 seconds remaining in the half. The goop scoop. Shot just over the cage, and Reeder gets the backup for Episcopal. 9 seconds with which to work. Not normally enough time to score a goal, but you can use the time to draw a foul.
4, 3. Oh! Had an opportunity. They took not normal and had a hell of a chance.
Yeah. And that'll do it for the first half. A great first half. Haverford leads 6-5 during halftime. Take an opportunity to go check out Unequal Technologies at unequal.com. Booker Corrigan here with Gabby Rowe, the lacrosse director at YSC Sports. Your sports science forward initiative, the player development program. Talk a little bit about how important it is to get these kids on the same page as they look to improve their athleticism.
Yeah, well, athletic development's not just about catching and throwing. Obviously, the on-field stuff is very important, and we teach that as well. But our curriculum is very sports science forward. Many of the top organizations at the Olympic and professional level have embraced the sports sciences. We're bringing that to the grassroots. We're allowing kids 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old to learn about mental skills, to learn about sports psychology, to have better nutrition, to develop the ABCs of athleticism, agility, balance, and coordination. We teach skills that are going to be with them for the rest of their life as better athletes and better people, with a real focus on the sports science.
And one of the things that I love is I've been inside the facility. If I could go back in time and get my kids in there when they're 18 months old, 2 years old, 3 years old, I mean, the floors, the bouncing systems that you guys have, talk about how important that is in developing a child's coordination.
Yeah, the earlier the better. We have programs that start at 18 months. That's really just about having fun, but doing it in an athletic environment. We really start getting serious on the training, both on-field and off-field, 7, 8 years old. And it's really priceless. Like I said, they're doing this at the Olympic and the professional level, but for some people, if they could have started that 15, 20, 25 years before and built upon that early success, it's exponentially going to help them be a better athlete and a better person.
And for all sports, you need great balance and great coordination. So it's not just a lacrosse or a soccer facility, even though those are your trademark sports.
Right.
It's going to help you be a better basketball player. I've even learned, I was a school teacher for 20 years, and I got to tell you that having good strength in your upper body makes you a better student, too. And there's studies that have proven that you take tests better if you have good core strength and good coordination.
That I did not hear about.
I'm telling you, I've been in the lectures.
You know your stuff. And on our side, though, it really is about being a better athlete, regardless of the sport. We're not necessarily saying you should specialize at a certain age, but if and when you choose to specialize, the basic athletic foundation that you have, the building blocks of athleticism, we're going to help you build them, regardless if you go on to be a soccer player, lacrosse player, football, basketball, baseball,
hockey.
Doesn't matter. Hockey, sure, all of it.
Thank you.
Being a better athlete across the board is what we're doing.
And again, it's YSC Sports. You got Tom Marachek on board. He's coming up to do a 2-day extended day clinic. Talk a little bit about that opportunity.
Yeah, the summertime we have Tom Marachek doing a 2-day camp in June. YSCsports.com can connect it to that. We have Coach Nostrand also involved with the program. He's going to be doing a camp later on in the summer. We have a women's initiative as well for the girls lacrosse. So we're trying to be as well balanced as possible with programs throughout the entire year, spring, summer, winter, and fall, but always having the combination of on-field and off-field focus. So it's not just about catching and throwing. It's about having the right mental skills, having the right eating habits, and also having the right basic athletic foundation to build upon.
It's fantastic. It's a great opportunity to get your kids and your friends' kids in a great environment to learn how to be better on and off the field. And, of course, we also got to mention Major League Lacrosse, their championship weekend at PPL Park, August 24th and 25th. Great opportunity to see the highest level of the game.
Yeah, we're glad to be a part of that as well. We're helping to bring the best players in the game, in the world, here to Philadelphia. There used to be a Major League Lacrosse team here. We hope to have a great showing from Philadelphia fans and from around the region. Come out to PPL Park on the 24th and 25th and show the world that we deserve to have a team here in the future by having a great focus and a great crowd on championship weekend.
And Philadelphia is a city of champions. We had a championship team here. They went away. Let's see if we can't bring them back by getting a great crowd at PPL Park. Again, Gabby Rowe from YSC Sports, Booker Corrigan. He knows a lot more about sports than I do.